Tom Connell with some fresh thoughts. Tom, you've got another big call to make. Well, not a big one, I think an expected one.
An expected one. I've sort of hinted at it. Maybe I got splinters, I don't know. Let's look at Brisbane first of all. We're going to see 2 more gains for Labor. This is the crucial element. It's become the story of the night as well. The crucial element here is it's Labor versus the Greens. This, of course, last time was actually Labor versus the LNP. So on that primary, what's going to happen here is it doesn't matter Max Chandler's ahead of Labor. They will get the Liberal preferences and they'll finish above the Liberal Party. Once they do that, they win the seat. So even though the margin looks a bit smaller than some of the other ones, we're going to see the Labor Party win this seat on those numbers. There's no way that Max Chandler can overturn that. So big profile MP from the first term, he falls as well. Also looking down in Tasmania. So we hinted at the start of the night, this could be a happy hunting ground for Labor. We called Bass already. They're going to hold lines. Well, they're going to win Braddon as well. We've got enough of the vote in now. If we can see this 48% in, huge swing against Mel Hingston. And when we look at two-party preferred there, you're just not going to turn that back. Again, these are figures that will come back through the night, but not enough to save Mel Hingston. And Anne Urquhart will go from previously in the Senate now to the House. So where does this leave us? If we look at the remaining seats, well, the first issue for the LNP, if we think about whether or not, or the coalition, they can withstand a majority, these are the closest seats right now. Look on this side. This is who holds them. Climate 200, LNP Liberal, no Labor seats in these columns, which might flip later on. Again, these are all Liberal seats as well. And in fact, Labor will win Bonner. I haven't called that yet on this board, but they'll win Bonner. So there aren't close seats for the coalition to win. There is still a chance Labor loses, perhaps worst case scenario, 5 seats. But look, so far, at the gains they've made, 6 at least. Another couple we've got to put on the board, including Bonner, so call that 7. And that means the gains they make, even in a worst-case scenario from here, the gains they're going to make are going to, in fact, be more than any seats. They're going to offset the losses. This was always their plan. It seemed ambitious. The pendulum, the story it tells as well. When we look at that, the start of the night, we thought, will it swing towards the coalition? Will they be a chance? Well, look at that. They've literally gone off the scale right now. So it might come back down, but right now, Labor's in that position. So as we now can say, we called it earlier on, Labor were going to form government. They are going to once again be returned with a majority government after we get the final results later on, but they are clearly going to win at least 76 seats, Kieran.
Yes, indeed. Off the charts. That's called off the charts, that victory. Unbelievable. The pendulum has broken. Tom, thank you. Let's go to Chris Kenny at the Labor headquarters. Chris, is it, how would you describe the scene there now? It must be unbelievable.
It's broken into party time here already, of course. I think the results are better than their wildest expectations. A majority government cheering as they find out about what's happening in Dixon in Peter Dutton's seat, cheering as the election is called by Tom Connell and others around the country. Let's just talk to a few of the people here. Can you tell us, do you want to share your feelings about the results tonight?
I'm all good, thank you.
You guys been out campaigning today? Tell us what you think about it all.
No, sorry.
Well, I've got all the staffers. I think I'm bumping into all the Labor staffers. Come on. So, can you tell us how you feel about the election result?
Oh, thrilled to bits.
You've been out there working hard today on the booths?
I got up at 5 a.m.
Is this better than you even expected?
Yes.
Now you're hoping to see Albanese Prime Minister here very soon?
Yes.
You've been out campaigning today, mate?
Yes, we've been on the booth, phone begging for the last 3 months for Fiona Phillips.
Right.
Was expecting a bit later, but really proud of Albo and his team tonight.
Yeah, there's a lot of happiness to hear. Here's Tony Burke. Let's see if we can grab Tony. Tony, could you, how you going? Just wanted to share your thoughts live to air. This must be a much better result than you dared to hope for.
Yeah, look, we're still waiting for things to come in.
Sure.
But obviously, you can't do everything you want for the country in 3 years. And so the opportunity that looks like it'll be there to be able to continue that work is something we're really passionate about.
To have a swing to you, majority government, probably Peter Dutton losing his own seat, you couldn't have expected this.
Look, I will say, when we tell people that Anthony Albanese has been underestimated his whole career, it's true. It's true. And it's happened again tonight.
Now, he'll be in a position to claim victory tonight soon?
Oh, it's for him to make that speech, but every Labor supporter around the country is, waiting for that moment.
The party has begun. Thanks for stopping with us.
Thank you.
Tony Burke there. Labor Party Minister, Senior Minister, it is descending into celebrations here, Kieran. It's going to get a lot more hectic. We believe Anthony Albanese is arriving at this location soon, and he'll take the stage sometime in the next half hour or so. Back to you guys.
Well done, Chris. Very nimble work, and got Cabinet Minister in the process. Thank you.